What are the things that you look for in a fun playoff team? I look for young talent, superstars, and a good ride of winning. The Diamondbacks were a team that I was very excited for going into the season, plus it only got better when Corbin Carroll solidified himself into a damn superstar. In June, the Diamondbacks officially had the best record in the National League. The hottest team in baseball, with an offense that was raking and a pitching staff that was proven to be one of the best in the NL. Corbin Carroll was making his case for NL MVP at the time as well. Safe to say it's been a crazy year for the Diamondbacks and their fans, because what happens after June is really something that no one could have ever predicted. The Diamondbacks went from a top team in doubles, stolen bases, RBIs, and batting average to a team that forgot how to even play baseball. From July to September, the Diamondbacks had a record of 35-44. They were ice cold going into the playoffs with no runs being scored really at all. And then they were looking like they were going nowhere. But then the playoffs happened. I mean, why not, right? The Diamondbacks had a matchup against the Brewers, a team that was hitting and pitching really, really well. They were set to go up against two of the toughest pitchers in the league, with Corbin Burnes and Brandon Woodruff pitching. You would think that two great pitchers would set down a lineup that was ice cold. But no. Instead, the Diamondbacks scored 6 runs in Game 1 and 5 runs in Game 2. Not to mention they pitched their asses off and they really looked like the next true contender. They ended up winning that series in 2 games against the Brewers, but the next series they would be in would be the true best. This one was the test. That challenge was the Dodgers, a team that has more postseason experience than any other team on the NL side. Game 1 of the Dodgers, they were pitching their best pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, of course, a pitcher who has played in a ton of postseason games previously, but this one was much, much different. Kershaw couldn't even last a single inning and got taken out in the first inning after giving up 6 runs to the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks, of course, won that game 11-2 as the clear dominator in Game 1. Game 2, on the other hand, was going to be a bit different. The Dodgers were pitching an okay game, but the Diamondbacks were simply just better, winning 4-2 in that game against the Dodgers. And then they were only 1 game away from the NLCS. In Game 3, the Diamondbacks gave up 2 runs to the Dodgers, but the Dodgers gave up 4 runs in 1 inning to the Diamondbacks. And yes, you heard that right. The Diamondbacks scored 4 runs in 1 singular inning with 4 home runs. That has never ever happened in postseason history. All I know is that the Diamondbacks are red hot right now and proved that by winning that series against the Dodgers and the Brewers. Next up, it's either going to be Philly or the Braves. Those 2 teams are arguably the best teams in the NL. It's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens to the red-hot Diamondbacks. Either way, they have a very, very tough matchup incoming. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, and peace out.